In a bid to promote culture, tourism and entertainment, the Lagos State government, under the leadership of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has planned a week-long celebration that will feature 35 concerts across 5 different venues of the state. The one-week event, tagged Greater Lagos Extravaganza, is expected to flag off on the 25th of December 2019 and will showcase diverse activities which include empowerment programs, talent hunts, and performances by top Nigerian music stars like Olamide, Zlatan, Naira Marley, Seyi, Fireboy, DJ Spinall, and others. The 35 concerts set to take the One Lagos Fiesta to a greater level will hold in 5 Ibile regions of the state, which include Ikeja, Badagry, Ikorodu, Lagos Mainland, and Epe, beginning by 4 p.m. daily and ends after midnight. Speaking during the press conference at Baguda Cultural Press Center, Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Mrs. Olufunke Adebolu said, Greater Lagos 2020 is targeted at showing Nigerians home and abroad how Lagos has evolved in the last decade and the opportunities available to investors regardless of their race or nationality.
It's an initiative whereby we're not then realizing that, oh, such and such stars is nurtured in America and they're performing here in Lagos. The talents will be homegrown and perform here and identified here in Lagos. So that's another big element. What we're injecting also into this year is, as I mentioned at the outset, is the element of performance. So there's going to be all sorts of cultural shows. We want an aspect also to be able to express our diversity. For example, in Ikeja, you're going to have the cultural shows of the indigenous people of the Ikejas. The Aworis will come on show. They will have their own dance troupes, etc. We've got the dance troupes from the Lagos Council of Arts and Culture. They'll be on show. The guild also, the Dance Lagos Troupe Guild, they'll be on show. The whole point of the exercise is to really engross ourselves in the culture and the entertainment and the talent that it is Lagos. We are so diverse. We have a lot of talents. We need to be on show. We need an avenue to showcase it. Mr. Governor is offering this year by taking the Greater Lagos platform into another level, into another decade. And he's given a call out to all Lagosians to come out across all 5 divisions from the 25th to the 31st. 35 concerts, 7 days, 5 different locations. It will all be happening here in Lagos. At this point, I think I'm just going to pause, take your questions. I thank you very much.
According to Mrs. Adebolu, the Greater Lagos 2020 will kick off to create fun for family, tourists with the usual micro events in 5 different locations simultaneously in Lagos State. A colorful grand finale on New Year Eve will hold simultaneously in all the venues on December 31st. Addressing newsmen on the security measures put in place by the state government, Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, assured of optimum security, adding that all law enforcement agencies in Lagos would be on ground to guarantee adequate security.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, and once again, welcome to the press center, and thank you for honoring our invitation. My colleague has said it all, everything that you are going to see in the next couple of days in the Greater Lagos show. And just for me to reaffirm the fact that it's going to be a show like no other before, because it has been well planned. We are putting everything into it. Some of the musical giants that you have seen before, they are going to be on stage. And as she has said, there are going to be new stars that will be discovered, and new stars that are going to go into the shoes of these big stars in the coming years. And apart from the fact that stars are going to perform, we are trying to make it a kind of family affair, so that it's not the kind of show that you'll be afraid to take your kids or your family members to. It's the kind of show that you will have full security. Everything is being thrown into it so that there is no negative incident that happens, because in this kind of thing we are expecting thousands of people, a huge crowd at every venue where the show is going to happen. So security is guaranteed. It's going to be a kind of season of entertainment that everybody will be happy with, the kind of mixture of entertainment as a business. Just to reaffirm the fact that Lagos is the art of entertainment in Africa. There will be new things, as she has said. the drone show, and so many other things. But most importantly, you are going to be watching in a secured environment. Everybody will be happy. I mean, it's a 1 week long party, perhaps the longest that I've ever witnessed. I mean, anywhere in Africa, you don't. It's only Lagos that can declare a 7-day party, and then from the very first day, it's going to be like an Isaleko and party that never stops. So, gentlemen, like Americans say, you ain't seen nothing yet. So everything is going to happen, and I hope that you are getting ready for it.
On behalf of our governor, Mr. Governor, the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu. Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu is making bold to declare and highlight the ability of this administration towards the entertainment, tourism, and hospitality industry, and to secure ourselves in a position to be able to drive entertainment and use entertainment to solve as many problems of the social ills in society, to use entertainment and in this sphere, welcoming a new decade, 2020. He's declaring a week-long party in Lagos State. He wants all Lagosians to come out and celebrate with him. And we have launched the Lagos State year-end Greater Lagos 2020 Christmas New Year extravaganza. Now, in order to preempt a little bit of the questions that we've been asked, it's along the lines of, yes, you've given us one Lagos Fiesta. Way back in the past, it used to be called Countdown. Indeed, it is an entertainment hub of us moving up a notch in terms of what we're celebrating in Lagos State. In times past, the Countdown and the Lagos Fiesta has been a formula whereby you just involve international artists from Lagos State who come on stage, sing a song, cheer the people on and go. The formula we have this year for the Lagos State Greater Lagos 2020 Christmas New Year extravaganza, it's more of a family-oriented show. It's more of a show. It's more of a performance. It's an atmosphere that we're creating to usher in, as I said, the Yuletide 2020 and usher in a new decade with a bang. This year, it is more than a show. It's all-encompassing. And why? The reason is because we want to cement our position as Lagos being the premier destination for tourism and the absolute top-notch place for entertainment and tourism on the continent of Africa. For the first time ever on Lagos soil, on the continent of Africa, we're going to be witnessing a drone show, pyrogenics, confetti, state-of-the-art fireworks, a proper show that would rival any show across Dubai, in the Middle East, in the UK, in the USA. It's all happening right here in Lagos. In addition to that, it is very critical to us to understand and nurture the talents, the type of talents that we have in our state, Lagos. A lot of the international artists that you see today, in fact, a lot of them who are also up for Grammy Awards, these are homegrown talents that we have in Lagos. And this administration, through Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, our governor, realized that there needs to be a platform and a forum for our talents to thrive. And this year, what we have injected additionally into the formula that we have on ground is a formula whereby Lagos actually identifies the talent. Then we nurture them, and then we grow them, and they can be the future stars of next year. And how do we intend to do this? Across the 5 Ibile zones, the 5 locations where these events will be hosting, there will be competition, such as a talent hunt. And the talent hunt will take place whereby if you are in Ikeja, where you're hosting in the Agege Stadium, or you are in Ekpe in the Recreation Center, or you're in Badagry in the Town Hall, or you're in Eko Atlantic for the Lagos Island, and similarly in Ikorodu, you can go if you have a talent, you're a musician, you can sing, you're a comedian, you have your time and your platform on stage. You have the opportunity to perform. We whittle down each local divisions down to 5. The first 3 will stay on their night of their 31st and perform to the audience there, whereas the last 2 will then go to the grand finale at Eco Atlantic to compete for the ultimate prize. The ultimate winner of the prize will then dovetail into another credible initiative we have pushing through this administration, through my ministry, the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, in what we're going to be launching early in the year called the Lagos Film and Music Academy. The winner is going to win a spot for this, sponsored by Mr. Governor, which will then ensure that, yes, we have identified this talent in Lagos, we're nurturing them through the talent throughout the year, and then in 2021, they can then be the ones performing with the likes of the great artists that we have today, and they can then be the stars. So I think...
You have written down dates. I'd like to know if events are taking place simultaneously or on some days, because the way you have is it's happening in Kogi, it's happening at Ekpe, and Lagos Island. So are we having days, specific days for these events, or going to be simultaneously? Thank you.
Well, Louisa, with respect to having micro concerts, let me just absolutely spell it out in terms of the format. All parks, Ikorodu, which is the Ikorodu Town Hall, Agege, which is the Ikeja Zone, which is Agege Stadium, Eco Atlantic, which is the Lagos Island, Badagry, which is in the Badagry Grammar School, and Ekpe, which is in the Recreation Center. All 5 Ibile zones will start on Christmas Day, on the 25th. All parks open at 4 p.m. and we will hope to round up about midnight every single day. And it will be like that, all parks from the 25th to the 31st. The grand finale is on the 31st at Eco Atlantic. But all parks will have their own 31st in their own local region. So it is all happening. So basically what I'm telling you is that it is 35 concerts. It is 5 zones, and it is 7 days from start to finish. Of course, Eco Atlantic, on the grand finale day, we will open the park at 12 midday, and we will go right till, well, as long as you guys can hang till the wee hours of New Year's Eve. We will usher in this new decade together. And as they say, there ain't no party like a Lagos State party, so that is exactly what we're doing.
You talked about culture. My background is more music, because I used to be the artist and promotions manager of some music in Nigeria. So that I'm familiar with. Are you also looking at fashion? Are you also looking at drama? Okay, because if it's going to be a fiesta, it's not just about music. So are you looking at those key areas so as to give it a total outlook for entertainment? Thank you very much.
My name is Azura Renzi. I'm Direct Face International Magazine. I have 2 very simple questions. The first one is, I would like to find out, why did it take so long? Why are you announcing this so late, I think I was discussing with someone either yesterday or 2 days ago, and the person was complaining about us not hearing any noise about the usual Lagos, because this is just 2 or 3 days to the commencement of the event. That is one. Then secondly, I think what you did, you just scratched the surface. We would like to know who are some of the stars who are coming. Thank you very much.
You asked specifically which artists that we have. We have a retinue of the best for you. You really are in line for a treat. We have Olamide performing, Naira Marley, Zlatan, Shey, Niniola will be on house, Fireboy. We've also got Patra Rankin coming in specific local areas, right? In all the 5 Ibila zones. We're also aware that there's some artists that are actually very popular within their own location and their own vicinity. And I've taken the time to ensure that we root them out. We bring them because, as I said, this is a huge soft asset for us that we want to nurture. So in Agege, you have the likes of Small Doctor, C Black, Lighter, DJ Larry will be on ground. In Eke, we have King Perry, Oladips. In Badagry, Ido West, Picasso Rap, Dotman, Ikorodu, Reminisce, Airboy, Skibby. All these people are going to be in the local zones, as well as our major artists also performing. DJ Spinall, Woli Arole, DJ Any Money. A few of these names, to be honest with you, I'm a little bit too old to actually know who they are. But I also know that we have some Fuji artists, because let's be honest, not all of it is hip-hop. Not all of it is geared towards, just the youngsters. There are also a community or a part of a community that I know that, if the likes of our Pasuma mounts the stage, the whole of Agege is gone, right? They will be party non-stop. So we also try to appeal to the different music genres and the different music, all the different genres of music and types of music. There's going to be carol, and indeed on Christmas Day when we open the park, Christmas Grotto is going to be going on with Santa present at all locations as well, whereby all the kids also can get the opportunity to visit Santa's Grotto, get their photographs taken, etc. Lagos is going to be on show. And it's absolutely paramount that security and crowd control remains the prominent thing at our front. We need to be absolutely on board. And with that, Mr. Governor has been gracious enough. We are throwing all security apparatus that the state has, indeed federal. I in person met with the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State just Tuesday, bringing them all on board. So all our emergency services are going to be on board. We are cutting no corners also to ensure that, even cleaning up the parks afterwards, because the amount of debris that's also going to be produced, Loma is on board. The whole apparatus of the state government is going to be on hand, on deck to ensure really this is the full and the best that Lagos has to offer.